Since the release of Season 3 load update, Raven Software has been absolutely spawning us with all of these amazing throwback Easter eggs, and well, we just got one of the biggest Easter eggs to date in the Return of Verdansk. So this will be a quick and easy guide on how to complete the Easter egg and unlock bunkers 10 and 11. Let's get right into it. First of all, I recommend you guys to have this image up on your screen somewhere, because you will need this map 100%, because it shows all the locations of the bunkers, the numbered phones and the activation phones. Now, the first step in this Easter egg to unlock bunker 11 is one of those activation phones or the red circles on the map. You need to go to one of them, as you guys can see in the example here in the video. I decided to go to the one that is at the dam for no apparent reason apart from I was closest to it. You don't have to start at the dam, you can start at any of the phones that are scattered around the map, but this is the first important step, and that is you have to interact with said phone, because if you don't interact with that phone, this Easter egg will not officially begin. So step 1 is to interact with the phone. Once you've done that, a person will start to speak in Russian. This is very important because this is step 2. Once he says his initial line, he's gonna pause for a couple seconds and then he's gonna say 3 other words, and those words are very important. What I recommend you guys to do here is go on Google Images and type 1 to 10 in Russian, and basically use any image that shows you the Russian numbers, and use the image to decipher what the number is that the operator that is speaking gave you. For example, for me, I got the numbers 4, 0 and 2. Again, I used an image to decipher that. Look at the exact words that it says in your game and reference it with the image that shows you the numbers in Russian, and that's how you'll get the numbers. Like I said, for me was 402. Now do not worry if you do not get this in your first attempt, because you can keep interacting with the phone as many times you want, and the operator will keep on saying the numbers over and over and over again, so you can take your time until you decipher the numbers. However, just keep in mind the numbers that I got, which was 402, will be different to the numbers you get, okay? This is very important. It's not the same code for everybody. Every single time you enter a new game, that code will be different, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so now that we have deciphered the code, what is it actually used for? Well, here's where the bunkers and phone locations map come in handy, because the code that you just got actually corresponds to the numbered phones, or the green and black numbers that are marked on this locations map. You need to go to this location and interact with the phone in the same order of the number you got, okay? So like I said, for me it was 402. So what I need to do is, first of all, go to the location that is marked green number 4. That's the first phone I need to interact with. After I've interacted with that phone, I need to go to the location that is marked 0, also interact with that phone, and finally for number 2 I need to go to the area that is marked in green number 2, and finally interact with that third and final phone. Once you've done that, you will hear a noise. Once you've heard that noise, that means you've completed it correctly, and now all you have to do is go to bunker 11, which is at the top of the Verdansk map. Once you make your way to bunker 11, you will see a green light at the top of it. If it is green light, that means you've successfully done it, and all you have to do is interact with the keypad that's next to the bunker, and it will automatically enter the code, and boom, you have to wait a couple seconds, about 5 or 6 seconds, and the bunker door will open, and just like that, boom, you can go into bunker 11, and inside of it there are some awesome rewards. For example, there are plenty, and I mean plenty, of supply boxes that you can get all sort of loot from. You can also get a free advanced UAV which will help you in your game. Alongside that, you can also find the newly added specialist bonus that were added in Season 3 load update, so that is quite cool. And also there is a C9 blueprint, but just keep in mind that blueprint is only for that game that you're playing only, so unfortunately it's not like a master reward for completing this Easter egg. Unfortunately, just like the previous Easter eggs, there is no master reward, there is no calling card, a weapon blueprint or anything like that for doing this Easter egg, which is really disappointing, because especially this bunker 11 Easter egg isn't that easy to do. It takes a bit of time and you have to know what you're doing. And also in the OG bunker 11 Easter egg, you did get a weapon blueprint as a reward for completing the Easter egg. So yeah, unfortunately in this new Verdansk, there is no master reward, no weapon blueprint or anything like that. But apart from that, everything in the bunker is the same exact thing as it was in the OG Verdansk. They really haven't changed or added anything new in the new bunker 11 Easter egg. Everything inside of it is the same as it was in the OG bunker 11. But still, it's really cool that they've reactivated the bunkers Easter egg once again. They are really awesome. Like I said, I would really liked a master reward, even if it was a calling card or a charm. It didn't have to be a weapon blueprint. But anyways, let's hope they add master rewards to future Easter eggs. Moving on from bunker 11 to the much easier bunker 10. You don't need to go around the map looking for codes or anything like that. No, there is only one code and it's the same for everybody no matter what. One code to unlock bunker 10, and the code is as follows: 31547206. Once you've tapped this code in the keypad, boom, wait a couple seconds and the door will slowly slowly open and you can go inside of it. And again, just like Bunker 11, unfortunately there's nothing new added. Everything is the same as it was in the original Verdansk Bunker 10. Everything is the same, but there are plenty of supply boxes ranging from common all the way to legendary, which will set you up for the remainder of the game. And also the nuke that would eventually end up destroying Verdansk is also in Bunker 11. You can see it. I went past it multiple times, but yeah, again, very cool. And also Bunker 10, just like Bunker 11, there is no master reward. Again, it's really disappointing, but all we can do is hope that they add master rewards to future Easter eggs. But with that being said, if you found this video helpful and enjoyed it as much as I did making it, make sure to see for the like button, and while you're down there, make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already for more Call of Duty videos like this one. Thank you guys for watching this video.